A very composed 90-plus break from the man in your picture to take him 2 frames clear. He's looking very cool and composed in what is the biggest match of his life. The same goes, of course, for Michael Holt. They're in unknown territory here, major ranking semi. Holt has won a couple of PTCs, but this is something rather different. And Mike Hallett, there's the small matter of an £80,000 prize for the winner on that Sunday evening, so there's a lot to play for here.
There certainly is. Well, he missed that red to the middle in the last frame, and those could have really been his, but Xiao stepped in, made a superb break. Michael Holt, a bit to do here, and he nearly, well, I'm saying he's really got to put this one on the board. If he goes 4-1 behind, best of 11, a lot to do from there. He's been playing well this week. He's just got to think about, you know, how he's got here. Forget what's gone before now and just concentrate on things ahead.
Kept his nerve impressively in that final frame victory over Martin Gould, which went down to the final pink. And the really eye-catching result of the week, I guess, was his thrashing of Judd Trump. 5 frames to 1. I don't think many saw that result coming. Would have given him a lot of confidence.
Well, Xiao just overhit that safety shot slightly. Well, I was wondering whether Michael would be tempted with the red on the right hand side. He's not. He's playing a safety here. Swinging the cue ball around the angles, that's pretty good. Great pace. He's just coming off this red near the black. Well, it's come off the pack actually, he's caught it far too thick. I thought he was playing the other one, but that's a poor shot really. And having played such a good break in the last one, this was the last thing he wanted to do, was give Michael an easy chance in this first frame after the interval.
Yes, pink and black, not ideal for Holt right now. So a bit of work to make this into a sizable break.
With a touch of check side to land on the blue, and he's played it well. Like to try and get on the red that's near the black spot if he can, but there's plenty to go at first before he plays that one. He's just checking to see if the pink goes to the middle. If not, he'll come back for the blue. Struck that well. Could do with getting the black onto its own spot after he's removed that red though. Well, this will open up the pink. Quite the perfect angle, so he might play the one to the centre. But this is a great chance here to claw a frame back. He'll be disappointed that he missed that red into that right centre in the last frame. It cost him dear, but he can make amends here.
And he was 29 points to the good when he missed that red in the previous frame. And they were very invitingly spread. And of course, Xiao punished him. He didn't get another shot. 90 break. So vital he takes this chance.
19.
But he too is striking the ball well.
Has done all week, but he needs a couple of good frames here to get himself back into this match. £15,500 these boys are playing for in these semi-finals. With a possible 80,000 tomorrow. It's great money.
Oh, that's gone all right.
Well, he struck that one too well. He's played on the pink there. He might have to take this blue one. He's stretching over things.
A lot of pressure on this blue as well, because with the reds spread as they are, Holt will be having deja vu about the previous frame. 20+ point lead. He knows if he misses it, he's leaving his opponent in. And he's on the stretch as well. Tough shot this. And a very good shot. Well worthy of the applause he's getting.
Well, that was a confident pot. Didn't hold back on that one.
This is a new Michael Holt, for my money. He's a lot more composed than I've seen him in the past. He's always been a player who's been very demonstrative around the table, wears his heart on his sleeve and perhaps gives his emotions away a little too much. But there's been rather more steel about this version of Michael Holt here in Shanghai, and it's paying dividends.
Well, now he can get rid of this red. Should be able to just drop this in for the black. Might play back for the pink. Oh, he's playing the other one. I thought he might play the straight red and get the black onto its own spot.
39.
Not come far enough for the pink, and he's the wrong side of the blue, so he's got to avoid the bulk colours here with the cue ball. Sometimes, you know, if you don't catch them on the way in, you can catch them on the way out. Just one good positional shot, it should be okay. He's on the red to the middle.
44. Five. One.
I think both these reds go. But at this stage, it just wants, yeah, plenty of room. It doesn't want to play on the black. It's a little bit more difficult than probably the blue and the pink, of course. But so at this stage, trying to win the frame, you want to try and keep it as simple as possible. Still not sure which way to go. Overdone it slightly. I just wonder whether he might play a cannon now into the four reds. Difficult to hold for the red near the black. There's room there if he just misses the pink on the right hand side. He just clips that red. I Nicely done. He's got them open now. Actually worked out in his favour. Just not quite getting on the blue correctly. Great chance to win the frame from here. Well, this is the red that he missed in the last frame.
Well, this isn't a gimme by any means. Tight angle. Good shot. Impressive stuff this from Holt. Good response to the disappointment of losing the previous frame. And after a couple of very scrappy opening frames, the standard is picking up pretty dramatically. 90 plus break from Xiao to move 3-1 in front. And the possibility of something big here for Michael Holt. 75 left. I should say 67 left, so he only needs this red.
65.
Great break. Could we see a 90 plus followed by a century?
And there's just that, you know, there comes an occasion, Phil, when there's just that one tournament where a player grows up, doesn't he, at the table, I'm thinking, you know what I mean? And I think that's been the case here this week for Michael Holt. He's been shown a lot of maturity at the table here.
Couldn't agree more, and it's interesting, isn't it? There are one or two players who have suddenly discovered that missing X factor in their later stages of their career. Mark Davis springs to mind, now 41 years of age, having the best 18 months of his life by far, having turned pro in the early 90s. And Michael Holt now 35. He's been a pro for 17 years. This is his first ever ranking semi, and he just looks so much more confident than I think I've ever seen him before.
Well, he does, because, you know, we've known Michael in the past. He's a great lad and everything like that, good talent, but he just tended to blow a little bit hot and cold. But he's been very consistent this week, and if this is a sign of things to come, he's got a good season ahead of him.
He has, because the talent has certainly never been in doubt.
Obviously, a lot more playing opportunities for these boys now.
92.
They can really hone the games.
Well, Holt's run to these semi-finals have taken him up to his equal highest ranking, 21, and if he gets through to the final, he'll continue to rise. But this really has been tremendous. It wasn't all that straightforward when he came to the table. Pink and black out of commission, had to work hard to keep position.
101.
Retrieved himself a couple of times with some good pressure pots, and now he has a century.
Yes, his career 125th.
Second of the season.
108.
And he's reminding Xiao that he's very much still in this contest and up for the battle.
113.
It'll be a good clearance from here. Could be in, hang on, is it in the middle? No.
Well, the pink doesn't matter, but that's a tremendous break from Michael Holt. A really impressive response to losing the fourth frame and falling 2 behind. He's now just 1 behind. Xiao is leading by 3 frames to 2. Frame 6 is next.